Hello everyone, welcome to this tutorial how to use Brother machine type LS14. So basically this machine came to me as already set up machine. It was one big plastic piece which came and it was ready for saving. Very easy to use. It's coming, at least it came with this pedal. I'm not sure if they are still making them. And basically all what you have to do, you just plug your pedal to machine, and then you plug other part to socket, and that's it. Like, it's ready to save. It was kind of cheap saving machine. I bought it, I think it was like 7 years ago, but since then I have no issues with that. You can see like plastic got colored over time, but in other way, no issues with machine, and I paid for that around £70. So amazing buy, and I am still happy to use it. So let me show you what you need to do to set up this machine. Basically that top parts are for treat, which you have to prepare for saving. There are some pictures on the top. You also have these wheels which you can adjust your stitches. Going back button, and then there is another wheel which is basically adjusting how tight your treat is going to be. Then what you have, there is also part where you have like bottom treat. I will show you this later. And on the side there is like tiny cutter for your treat. As you can see, it's been in use. It's really helpful if you are saving something. Okay, so let's go to start with bottom treat. It's kind of funny because for setting up a bottom treat, you have to start on the top. So as you can see, I use like this huge treats which are not going to on top of machine. So what I do, I just put them behind machine and just go with treats around that stick, which it should stay. Then I just follow picture how it is, how it should be set up for rolling your bottom treat. So now you will switch off your machine if it is on. Open bottom part, and you will take bobbin out. If you never saw this, it looks like that. It's nothing special. You will just take your treat, and some of these bobbins, they used to have more holes. Some of them has like just one. You will just go through that hole, then stick your bobbin on that plastic stick and pull it closer to that another plastic stick. I don't know how it calls, sorry for that. So then you will switch on your machine, and while holding that treat, you will just press your pedal. Important to mention, once when it start to rolling, you can also just stop and cut that top treat, which is just like dingling on the top. You can just cut it out because you really don't need that one. And as you can see, if everything is set up correctly, it's going to roll your treat equally on the whole bobbin. So after you finish, you just take your bobbin. You can cut it with scissors, or you can use that cutter on the side. And of course, switch off your machine, and then place bobbin back to bottom of your machine. As you can see, there is like small hook where you have to basically place your treat. So this has to be done, and then you can close bobbin like that. Okay, so that was bottom treat. You can see that for a top treat you need set up your treat slightly differently. So you will just go in this way, then you will just go over that hook. I know it doesn't look like hook, but there is hook inside. It's actually, if I should say true, like my mom machine, which is like very old, like 30-40 years old machine, it has like small hole where you have to go through in that part. So probably like some machines have it slightly different, but it's basically same for all sewing machines with small differences. And once when you come down, you also hook your treat on the top, and then just go through needle. As you can see over here, my treat did this, and you really don't want to do it, so you have to make sure your treat is not rotating around your needle. So we have to correct this. So this is how it should be set up. Alright, so this is how it is. Then another important part of sewing machine is this button. It's basically taking up and down all that part which you are going to use for sewing. And you also can just switch these bottom parts, depends what you are sewing. For example, if you are doing buttons, you can use these ones, which is part of your machine. At least like most of machines used to have it. This type of machine has it. So it's also very helpful. And last part which I want to show you, this machine came with plastic bobbin. I replaced this with metal one, but if you have plastic, there is nothing wrong with that. It's just my, like, I used to about metal because my mom used to have it at her machine back at home. Also, if you look at that heels, which are like for changing stitches, you can see there are different type of stitches for this machine. So they can be like longer, shorter, or zigzag, different stitches. That part over there is for making buttons. As I said, like this is basically go back button. And that's it. It's basically your machine is set up. So what I think, I will just make a couple of more videos. One, how to make basic stitches and how to sew while using them, and then another for buttons and zippers.